Alright guys, it's your boy Shades and Trades here with a Cybl video. I'm sitting at the park by a baseball field and I'm like, hey, let's make some videos out here. It's nice and cool right now. It's about what, 64 degrees, so it's what, it's about 8 a.m. So I figured I'd go outside, nice and cool. Feels good. It was way too hot these past couple of days, but anyways, let's jump into what you're here for. We're gonna review what's been going on with Cybl for the first 6 months, and unfortunately for Cybl shareholders, not much has been happening. Only one PR has dropped this entire year, and pretty much the big takeaway for Cybl shareholders this year has been, at least they are trying to get that CE removal. They are trying. They did release this attorney letter. The issuer is a supplier to the United States Department of Defense, and as such has undergone in-depth investigations by the Department of Defense. If there had been any negative results of said investigation, the issuer would not be a supplier to the Department of Defense. The issuer has retained Eisner Amper Advisory Group LLC to assist the issuer in preparing for their audit, which is scheduled to commence during this second quarter. The issuer respectfully, by the way, like, yo, respect me, requests that the CE is removed from the stock and that the designation is causing financial injury to the issuer and its shareholders. Please advise. And we have not heard back since then, since they did ask for advice. So we're waiting on something at this point, because they haven't dropped much of anything. That's the thing about OTC penny stocks, is the ones that don't communicate. The ones that don't communicate, they go nowhere but down usually. That's what tends to be the case. Without communication, there's nothing to speculate on, get excited about, people buy in, and you know, we get pops and runs and etc. etc. This one came out April 1st, 2024. Cybl releases annual report of financial and operational results. And the biggest takeaway here is they are all in on restructuring their Cybl business units, reorganizing their focus on Department of Defense activities and unmanned aircraft technology and military communications. And the company has achieved success by adding a combined 105 million in booked revenue, with 80 million in UAS, 20 million in DATRON military communications, and 5 million in special activities. They have positioned themselves for sustained growth and continued leadership in the defense industry for 2024 and beyond. And I know a lot of people are buying right now down there, nice and cheap. They're accumulating because if this thing gets that CE removed, it is going to skyrocket. I could see this easily above a penny. It'll be at a share price higher than that of ILIS and AITX at that point, depending on when they get it removed. That's the play. So it's on you if you want to buy and hold and see and wait for you might have to wait years, but if it does happen, it'll be well worth the 500+% return, if not more. Who knows? Sometimes that's what the OTC is about. It's about finding those little nuggets, those little diamonds, and putting your money in it, sitting on it for years. It runs up thousands of percentages, and you're just like watching it go up as everyone else is. Someone's going to get someone's going to hold a bag, right? Someone's going to get destroyed, but you're just sitting there watching everyone else push it up for you at that point. So you don't even have to worry about anything. And that's the beauty of investing early. Yeah, it pretty much says the same thing we already knew. Never mind. I thought there would be a little more, but there's not much else to talk about. That's to be expected when a company only drops one PR a year. But really, they addressed the most important thing. Are they growing? And number two, what's going on with the CE removal? Now it's just a waiting game, and I believe there is a lot of potential in this one. Again, it's all about that CE removal. And this company used to be a company that would communicate all the time. They would always drop PRs. They were always communicating on Twitter or through press releases. This one would communicate more than ILIS, not as much as AITX, but definitely like somewhere in between. And that's why we would get those run-ups back when it was holding one penny before the CE designation. So again, a lot of potential. I believe in that one. I will not jump into it yet, but I will wait until afterwards. And that is it for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.